Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Tank Dell now to return it. This taken in right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 73 yards. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Again, it's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Mixon. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free, and those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. They run for it with Mixon. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That one out wide and intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
24's the mark. Come on, baby.
Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is caught. Touchdown. Nico Collins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. They'll drop to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Tank Dell to return it from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Stroud. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this returnable for Sims. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
24 is the mark. You might be getting tired of seeing me. 24 is the mark.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Down the right sideline, Breece Hall, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 70. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The Texans on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Stroud looking to throw. Complete to his giant Jalen Hyatt. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4. Stroud to throw it. And he'll get it right back to Washington. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Where's 52? Block 52. 52's the mic. Crunch time, defense. Kill, kill, kill.
Now they'll change things up.
19 tight, 19 tight.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
No, Mike 52, Mike 52. Dragon 60.
Situation, let's go.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Let's go, D.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Drew Sanders.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
41 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9.
I'm here all day. Slam.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion right is Wilson.
Go street.
Go, 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 go.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
On the ready.
Check 52's the mic. Here we go, here we go. Hey, Mike 52.
Mustang 19.
Here we go. 6 guys.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
18 Robin, 18 Robin.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Rip left, rip left.
They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 on the play.
52's the mark, boys. 52.
70 Ranger.
They'll set up a throw.
The slant connects with Devontae Adams.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They'll set up to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. He'll look to throw.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Come on. That's Cowboy 80.
53 smart. Double dog. That's the way. Watch the air.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll run with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Texans on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. In motion right, that's Wilson.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Shit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Mike 5. Warrior 70.
Hey, come on up. Mike 5. Oh, here we go.
2nd and 6. And that's complete to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Give to Hall running right.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Quinnen Williams in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try and get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increase. Twice the distance now just to get a first down, and one less down to try and get it.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Stroud off the play fake. This goes out wide for Mixon.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Picked off by DJ Reed. And this one will be...